we back? Are we back? Hey guys, sorry about that. Hey guys, so sorry. So sorry. Hey guys, so sorry. So sorry. My apologies. It got so hot, the thing just died. Had to restart everything. So now we're just gonna add the tomato sauce, all right? Now normally I would just add a little water, but this was so good, this white wine was so good, I was gonna be glazed with that. We're just gonna, you know what I mean? Water, the last bit out. Is everybody back? See, we're just making the sauce now. And that's it. We're just gonna let this cook and let it ride. All right, and then once we get the shredded beef done, we add it to this. We're gonna let this cook slowly. Let's do its thing. We're on low and slow. All right, let me go check out what's going on with the feed. Hey, so is everybody out there? Hey guys, sorry. Just trying to get the stream back on. Hey North Star, glad you're back. Hope everybody's back. Yeah, thanks. Sorry about the whole situation. I don't know what happened. It was too hot in the kitchen for the chat. Oh, come on, man. What's going on? It got too hot in the kitchen for the computer. It could not handle it. Anyways, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. All right. So as you guys can see, the sauce is already, you know, we're gonna put this on low and slow. All right. So as you guys can see, it's just cooking, bubbling away, nice and slowly. All right. I'm glad you guys all made it back. So sorry. So sorry. Again, it's so hot. Look, this camera here is overheating. That's how hot it is. I think I'm gonna have to turn on the fan. I gotta turn this thing on high. It's too hot. Put this on high. High is number one here. So sorry if there's like sound issues, all right? Guys, it's so hot. And if this camera turns off, all right, if the big camera turns off, it's because it's overheating, so I'm gonna let it ride. All right? You see, at least we got the webcam. We got something. It's just so hot. And right now it's saying that it's not that hot. And there's something going on with that, but I don't want to get into all that right now. All right, so we're cooking the beef back there. So now let's get the onions ready. So one of the secrets to onion soup, French onion soup, is butter. All right. So I had a half a stick of butter in there, but I'm like, nah, man, this needs a whole stick of butter. So we're gonna stick a whole stick of butter. It's more better with butter. More better, mucho better. Yeah, I know a lot of you guys out there are like, bro, you sweat a lot. But if you guys had any idea how hot it is out there right now, Christian sweats like me, okay? Everybody sweats like me out here, all right? It's healthy for you. It's good for you. So yeah, let me drink some water real quick. I'm gonna... So what we're gonna do, all right? As you guys can see, we got this big pan, all right? So I'm gonna get this stick of butter, this stick of butter. Okay. Yeah, and I started off with the GoPro, but you know, the GoPro dies and all that stuff. And again, you know, just bear with me. You know, there's only so much my equipment can handle. All right, there's only so, and again, the heat, no matter what equipment I have. All right, so look, so it's so hot. It is so hot. All right, I am just gonna leave. I'm just gonna put a whole stick of butter in there, cold from the fridge, and just let that thing. And I'm gonna pile the onions on top of this. All right, because that's how much it's just gonna fucking melt. All right, in a few minutes, you're gonna see. That's how hot it is. All right, so. So what I'm actually going to do first is I'm just gonna put this to the side. You know what? Let me slice this orange because look, this is a green. You see how it's green? This is the real color of an orange. Yeah, so I had to use the thing for something else. But anyways, this is the real color of an orange. It's green. Okay, there. It's green, guys. All right. That's really the real color of an orange. So a lot of people are like, oh, that's not a real orange. That's a real orange. Let me show you. Look at that. The real orange. See, it's orange. Get those seeds out. I'm gonna try the orange. Mmm. 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 So sweet. That's some yummy vitamin C. Helps with dehydration, helps with the energy. Alright, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the onions. And I'm just gonna peel them and then put them in here and give them a quick wash, and then I'm gonna just chop them. Look, this thing's already melting. Look at this. See? Look how hot it is. It's already melting. Okay? So look, we already got the bottom coated. Alright? We're gonna just let that ride. So let's do the onions real quick. You guys can see there, right? Look, I'm gonna add the garlic. I'm gonna add the garlic already in here. Yeah, so depending on the onion, depending on how much I peel, all right, off of the skin. Because again, you know, these things are coming straight from the farm. Remember, these are for soup, but still, we gotta make sure that everything is nice and clean. Otherwise, it's gonna just not be good. You can get sick, you know, from again just not cleaning your vegetables right. It's very important to clean your vegetables right. That's 1000%. Oh no! Actually, this wasn't YouTube that dropped me. It was actually it's so hot my equipment failed. I had equipment failure on my end, all right, because it's so hot. So I apologize. So that's what happened. Not YouTube. But still, shout out to everybody out there that's watching. Seriously, you know, shout out to all of you guys that are out there watching, hanging out while I'm peeling some onions. Let's see, I'm hoping I don't cry. I hope I don't cry. Let's see how many onions I can peel. There's no crying in cooking in onion soup. In baseball, right? These dirty onions. They need to be cleansed. They need to be cleansed. Yeah, the reason I'm not really talking much right now is because, oh, GoPro's already out. All right, we got the GoPro out. See if I can make it. The GoPro and this one's about to be out soon. So, I'm gonna drag it all the way to the end. But we still got the webcam, don't worry, we still got the webcam. Hold on a second. Alright guys, sorry about that. Alright, so let me wash these onions real quick while I give the equipment a rest. Alright. Alright, you guys there? Alright. Alright, can you... But yeah, you guys are gonna have to give me a few seconds, okay? But look, you guys can see everything's melted in there, so we're gonna start chopping the onions in there soon. Alright? So give me a few seconds, alright? Let me get the cameras back to... Yeah, so sorry guys. Yeah, so like I got disconnected from the GoPro. The GoPro didn't run out of battery actually. Some fucking... Again, the internet called me to see how my internet server was. Well, it was great until you called. Knocking my GoPro offline. Anyway, shout out to everybody out there. I have no idea how many people are watching after this thing dropped off. But welcome everyone. Oh, 5 watching now. Hell yeah. All right, cool. Glad you guys are there. So sorry about the technical difficulties today. It's just very, very hot. And it's funny because, you know, I go to my, you go to the weather here, and like the weather says, it's like, oh, it's just 90 degrees. I'm like, no, it's not. You know what I mean? This is hotter than when it was over 100 degrees with humidity. But, I don't know, man. What do I know? What do I know? So, I'm just trying to reconnect over here. You get those interviews? No? Alright, so we're gonna try this again. I hope you guys are doing alright. Let me read some comments there. Oh, Scuffed Productions, my 100th subscriber. Awesome, man. I can't believe I'm already at 100 subscribers here. No, pero yo hice otro. Go back to my page. Ve a ver si hay otra. Porque sí, se tumbó y tuve que hacer otro. Pero ve para atrás a la página, hay un amigo, ¿verdad? No es tanto calor. Bien. Alright, so I'm gonna wash the onions while I get the equipment back on. Sorry guys, I apologize. Just give me like 1 or 2 more minutes, alright? We're almost there. Give me a second while I get the cameras back online, alright? Just washing these onions in the meantime. Sí, ponlo cantando de que estaba para que se enfriara un momento. Yeah, we're coming back, guys. Give me a minute. You gotta cut those onions. Shout out to all you guys sitting tight. Can't believe we lost the first feed. I'm gonna look. What I'm gonna do is that I'm actually gonna get the, this feed later. I'm gonna edit it together, okay, and then I'm gonna re-upload it as one full episode. All right. So because it got chopped in half. Chop. All right, 1 second. But yeah, it's crazy hot today, guys. We got one camera working on the GoPro. All right. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, this weather is not normal. I'm sorry. There. I'm bad. All right, we got 3. All right, so there we go. Let's get to it. Cut some onions. So I got this right here. Okay. That's pretty good view there. All right, ready? Chop those freaking onions. See, all right. So we're just gonna chop them like that, all right? So you see how the cutting board is moving? So I don't want to cut myself because I gotta chop a lot of shit. So get yourself something wet. It can be a piece of paper. It can literally be a piece of towel, like paper towel. Just damp paper towel, okay? If you want, just some damp paper towel or like that. All right, as you guys can see this sponge. Here, let me show you the sauce real quick too. Okay, some of you guys might have missed. So all I did, remember, when the communication fell, what happened was that in the meantime, I had to continue cooking this. So all I did was add the tomato sauce, and then I let it cook. Add a little tomato sauce, a little bit more red wine vinegar, little water, and just let it cook. And that's it. It's just doing its thing. And then once the beef is done, we just add it there, and boom, we're good to go. All right. Okay. Just so we're all on the same page. All right, and the beef is almost done. Perfect. Beef is almost done. I think it might need a little more water. A little bit more water. Okay, let's chop these onions and everything will be just done in time. All right. Ready? You see? Let's sharpen this knife. I need to really sharpen this knife. I need a new knife too. It's like the cheapest knife I could afford back in the day. But hey, whatever. It does its job. Always clean off your knife whenever you're done doing that. Yeah, I don't want to cut it. I'm trying not to cut it too thin. I want it somewhat thick, but not thick again, like around a 1/4 inch. All right, just because. Hey, look, there's the butter. You see, look at the butter how it's already melted. Look at how the butter's already melted. Isn't that crazy? That's how hot it is. Right? It's actually cooled down. The weather, because I turned the fan on, so hopefully you guys can still hear me. All right, so we're just gonna dump it all in there. She was asking me if the oven was on because it's so hot. I'm like, nope, the oven is not on. Gracias. See, hopefully they'll all fit in there. Let's see, all right? And now we got the big blue pot. But we can at least get them started in here, you know? Yeah, they're not gonna all fit in here. Yeah, so I'm going to turn off the stock. I think we're good there. In fact, let me pull out the meat. Is nice and tender. It didn't take long. We got the beef right there. Okay. So we got the beef. So we're just gonna strain this later. I mean, we're just gonna chop this up later in a little bit, not too long. And we're just gonna rip it apart. So I think I'm gonna clean this out and add the end all the onions in there because this is too big. So you know, I have too many onions because I got too many onions. You know, we'll just get it started in this pot real quick, and then I'll just transfer it over to the blue pot as soon as I strain the liquid and wash the pot real quick. No, ni el horno. Sí, que puse la carne en esa tanque. Pero sí.
Bueno, ¿dónde puedo?
No, mira, estaba esto en un huevoncito, que ahí donde estaba yeah, pon la carne ahí y él. I think Christian, she wants to eat her hamburger. She's hungry. Yeah, but this food's gonna take a while. I mean, it's not a rough one, yeah. We got extra food here. Yeah, I mean, she's the one that's probably gonna have the onion soup later. I have the Ropa Vieja, you know, with the meat. This meat dish is more for me. The soup is more for her. But I love French onion soup. That's like my favorite. Okay. I hope you guys are liking this music better than the death metal. Yeah, that's how hardcore I am, not a tear in sight. Alright, that's way too much in here. Alright, so I'm gonna... Hey, what the fuck? Oh, ah, bueno, sí, hay cosas, pero... I'm gonna strain the liquid. I'm trying to find where I can put the liquid. I just put the liquid in. I'm gonna put the liquid in this bowl right here. So join me as I do this. Where's the strainer? ¿Le strainer dónde está? The grande de metal. No. It was right here all along and I'm looking for it. Why didn't you guys tell me where it was? Why didn't you guys tell me it was right there? Anyways. You guys see? Okay. So we're just gonna strain it into here. Okay? Now normally I would not recommend it putting it in this bowl because no bueno in there, but esto está cocido, esto no sirve para nada. Para afuera que sí. And so here, you guys can watch me wash the dishes real quick. Okay. Okay, we're gonna cover the stock, so that's the stock right there, as you guys can see. All right, that's the base for the French onion soup. So now we're gonna turn this bad boy on. Okay, got this on high. And so we're gonna add a little bit of olive oil, all right? First, let me, oh! It's a good thing this is a GoPro. It's a good thing, yeah, anyway, it's a good thing this motherfucker's a GoPro. See? Saved by the equipment. Okay. We're gonna dry this off real quick. Never a dull moment, guys. So now we dried it off. And a little bit of olive oil, all right? Just a tad, the bottom. Remember, we're adding a lot of butter to this thing, but the butter's on the other side, all right? But again, olive oil is also part of this. Add a little olive oil to it. I was just gonna add it to the top, but whatever. It's all good. And now we're just gonna add these guys in here, slowly. All right? Look at all that butter in there. See, these spatulas are the best, man. I'm a big fan of these help you get every little thing. So there's nothing wasted. So even though I had to transfer the pan and all this shit, I'm not really wasting any butter. You know? If you don't really use one of these spatulas, you're actually losing a lot of products, believe it or not. A lot of sauce, a lot of everything. You'd be surprised. If you scrape every last bit, you're not gonna miss a thing. And I'm probably not even gonna wash this because I'm probably gonna reuse this anyway. Because once I'm done with the onions in this big pot, I might add them in there. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do there. Anyways, all right, let's get these onions. I might add the other, so there, let me get a closer look. So I might actually add, I'm still undecided if I'm gonna add more butter. I might add more butter. Alright? So one thing at a time. Alright, let me. Yeah, no butter, no butter. Let me add some sugar, some salt, some pepper. No sugar, just salt and pepper. So we're gonna add some salt. Alright? Some salt. Nice amount of salt. Now we gotta add a lot of black pepper. Black pepper is like one of the key ingredients to this whole thing here. So, one of the main ingredients to this thing. Some bay leaves. Okay? We're just gonna add 3 bay leaves on this one. Hey guys, there's bay leaves is such a magical ingredient, guys. A little bit more olive oil. This is gonna need a lot of oil. But butter is the preferred. Alright? And look, secret ingredient. Not really secret ingredient, but ingredient. Thyme. Okay, you gotta get a little bit of thyme in there. Alright, so about a teaspoon of thyme. We might add more later. Yeah, we'll do it now. Alright, it's a lot of onions in there. Alright. So you gotta add some thyme. Alright, and then we're just gonna mix these guys up. I'm gonna put it on low in a second, okay? This is gonna cook low and slow. It's gonna take a while to cook. There's a lot of onions in there. It's gonna take a while. You just gotta make sure it doesn't stick, right? Get everything nice and incorporated. That's it. Let it ride. I'm looking for Alright, hold on, let me. Okay, so we're just gonna let that ride. Yeah, so I'm just gonna add the stock, all right, to this pan that had a little bit of butter in it. Fuck it, you know what I mean? Just add it in there. All right. I'll kind of get that out the way. So, I want to, let me see if I want to get the stock somewhere else. I want to put the stock. So we got all this stock. All right, I'm going to bring it over here now. So we got the sauce here, La Ropa Vieja, right? And we got the beef. So we're just gonna shred the beef, right? Okay? You guys can see it there, right? We're just gonna shred the beef. So it already cooled down enough where you can just shred it. And look, you see that? That's actually good, man. It's actually tasty. Just shred the beef. Okay. And this ain't that hard. This is a pretty easy dish. The thing with the dish is that you have a lot of broth left over because when you're cooking this. And I remember, you know, Grandma used to just make like some beef soup, and the beef soup was okay. It was all right. It wasn't my favorite. But then later on, when I learned how to cook, I was like, you know what? I would much rather make French onion soup instead of this. That's it. And this is actually a small little fada, man. I thought it was gonna be more meat there, but whatever. Not complaining. Fine. We're blessed to have this meat that we have in front of us. So, all right. So, by the way, I'm not all religious or anything. Just saying. Just keeping it 100. Yeah, I'll give this to Gizmo. He'll eat that. There's a bit too much globule fat. But there's a little bit of fat and stuff in there. It's good. It's actually flavor, you know? It's not bad. And now we just mix it. As you guys can see, we're gonna mix it in there. And let me wash my hands real quick. Amorcito, tu hamburger. A mí también.
Estoy hablando con
¿Todo bien? Alright, so we're just mixing this together here. And that's it. And then we just cook it low and slow. And this is delicious. This is a super typical Cuban dish, alright? Called Ropa Vieja. And that's it. Now we just cook it a little bit more, slow and slow. You can make this ahead of time and let it just stew. If you leave it, you see, like the sauce is really thick already. So by putting it back on the heat, it's gonna start evaporating some more, and it's gonna make it dry out. So you just, all you do is add a little bit of water. Add a, you know, whatever, because that's all that's happening. If you're cooking it and it's evaporating, it's obvious what's evaporating, water. So you just need to add a little bit more water, and that's it. So actually, I don't have any more room on the stove right now. So I gotta wait a minute to put this back on the stove and just let it ride slow. Nice and slow. And that's it. Hopefully you guys can see it there. It smells so yummy, so delicious, and that's it, very easy. It's a very, very easy meal. And then we just serve it with rice and black beans or whatever. You know, but again, you know, this is not a super traditional household here. So I'm just gonna I might just make a little rice for me. I'm trying to see. I don't think Kristen's gonna eat any of this right now. That's another thing too. She doesn't always eat everything I make because it's so strong flavored. You know what I mean? I'm Cuban and she is Yucatecan. So Yucatecan people, you know, they're not used to all these strong flavors, you know, that destroy their gut. I'm like Spanish, Cuban, you know, all this shit. So we actually eat like, you know, really strong, heavy food all the fucking time. You know? So yeah, you know. No salita, pero bueno. Alright, so I'm gonna put this to the side for a little bit. I'm waiting, we got the onions over here. Alright, we got the onions doing their thing. We got them on high. Hold on, let me... Okay, that's for that. Bam. So we're gonna mix this up. Alright, we're gonna mix these up in a second. Gonna do a bunch of cleaning over here. Hope you guys are enjoying the show today. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate all you guys out there. All you guys and gals. Like, hey, you guys. Alright, so I'm gonna mix this guy up real quick. And that's it. We're gonna just, you know, what we're trying to get is like a brown color flavor out of this, alright? So we're gonna caramelize these onions. It's gonna take a while. But in the meantime, we got other shit to do. Like the dishes. I'm gonna be doing the dishes. That's a lot of onions. But you see, all these onions, look how they're going to reduce to nothing. Okay? I think it's going to need that extra butter. Dame la mitad de mantequilla, please. Got my assistant here. We're going to add the other stick of butter in there, the half a stick. So we got to like, we put like a stick and a half of butter in here. We got like a stick and a half of butter and about a quarter cup of olive oil, give or take. All right? Not vegan. All right? Oh, the camera died. All right, well, all right, we're gonna get the battery on that. So I got a lot of stuff to do in the meantime. So we're gonna let this cook away nice and slow. We're gonna clean up real quick. We already got the meat, okay? We already got the meats. Here, let me show you again. Look at that. Isn't that looking yummy as hell? It smells even yummier. Gonna put on? Alright, we're gonna have a taste test. I mean, no viene faccio, dai, una cosa un pochino más junto, pero... me puede probar el caldo también. Alright. Awesome, look at that. She approves. I still need to cook a little more, so if she thinks it's good now, imagine how much it's gonna be in a little while. So, alright. So that's that, okay? Can you check the stock? Whatever, a ver. And see how we're doing. And the reason I get her to taste the stock as well as me, you know, is because she's also going to be eating it, and we have different taste buds. You know, we just do. It's a fact. So. Sorry. Clean the floor right. Okay. So it means salt. Oh, music died too. Hey, shout out to everybody out there. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Thank you so much. I'm really trying my best here, guys, with everything. Yeah, so the bottom right is the GoPro, and we got a DSLR, which is the big camera you're looking at me now, and then we got, well, we have the 3 cams. The other camera is the webcam, All right, so I'm gonna do the dishes real quick while we just sit tight for a little bit, and then I'm gonna come back. All right, so let me do the dishes. We gotta wait for the onions to cook even further. So, hold on, let me see. Maybe I can. That'll be the onion cam, I guess. All right. You can watch the onion cam. Now let me show you real quick. All right. So we're still gonna cook these off so much more. All right. You see we got nice butter in there. All right. That's just flavor. All right. So they're getting there. You see how they're cooking, and they're going to reduce away. The longer we cook these, the better they're going to be. So I'm going to cook them uncovered. Right uncovered for a little bit. So in the meantime, I'll be looking at the chat. I'll be here chatting with you guys. I gotta do the dishes. I gotta put away some produce. I got a bunch of things I gotta do. All right. So I'll put the wide angle so you guys can see. I already showed you guys the produce. In fact, remember we've been filming for a while today already. We lost the feed halfway through. So if you guys want to check out the other feed, I'm gonna put them all together. All right, and make it one large feed so everybody can watch it, I guess. But regardless, I showed you guys the vegetables that I have over here with the GoPro. The GoPro's out of battery. I gotta recharge that. Let me see. All right, we're good. But I'm gonna put all this away. I'm gonna do some dishes real quick, and then yeah, you know what I mean. Just hang tight. We're gonna be cooking the onions. We already got the stock. I forgot one thing. Hold on. So she says it needs. She said it needs a little salt. I agree. So we're just gonna add a little bit of beef bouillon. You know, fuck it. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. Get that extra yummy flavor. Instead of adding salt, I'd rather just add this. You know. I'm just gonna add it in there now, so I don't forget later. Los mangos los dejo afuera. Yeah. I'm gonna put all this away real quick. Onions and the garlic stay out. Leave the onions and the garlic out. These avocados are pretty ready, so let's put them in the fridge. Sí, pero voy a poner los onions primero. Out. Oh, remember, we're gonna be making dessert too, guys. Remember, we're also gonna be doing some fruit salad. All right, some fruit dessert. All right, we're gonna be doing this in a little bit. All right. I gotta wash some dishes first, so give me a second. I'll be right back. Mm-hmm. These onions are starting to get yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy in the tummy. Yummy in the tummy. As you know, in retrospect, I'm glad that I only did 12 onions as opposed to more, which is what I wanted to do. Yeah. I'm getting ready here for the next dish. I'm putting it all on the table. I'm getting all these ingredients ready for the next dish. All right, we got the fruit, more fruit. We got some raisins, some nuts. All right, and we're gonna mix all this together. So stay tuned for that. So, anyways, but yeah, shout out to all of you guys out there hanging out with me today. House to the yeah. Alrighty, guys. Got those dishes done. No, you didn't have. Well, you missed the beginning of the meal. The episode today got cut in half. You know, basically because of some internet problem. You know, some whatever problems. But you can catch the beginning of the meal in part 1, and this is part 2. And we already got la ropa vieja, by the way, and con gris, con picadillo sounds amazing. I gotta make that. Today we made some ropa vieja. All right, we already got that going. We got some onions over here cooking away so that we can make some French onion soup. And we already got the beef broth already simmering, you know, done, cooked back there. And we're just mixing these together once the onions are done. So the onions, you know, I switched to a wooden spoon, okay? The onions are starting to stick a little bit, not much, just a tad. So we gotta keep stirring them. I'm gonna turn it down a little more. So they don't burn. But the onion still got a ways to go. In the meantime, we can get the dessert going. Yeah, it's starting to get dark outside. What time is it? Oh, it's still early. It seems like, by the way, no? Yeah, it seems like it's gonna rain. But yeah, shout out to everybody out there. So we're about to make the dessert in a few seconds, all right? Give me I'm gonna wait for the missus to finish up. I'll mix all the ingredients in here. This is very easy. I'm just gonna get everything open and ready to go. Okay, so this is a dessert that I learned to make out here. Oh, I gotta chop these. I gotta clean these too. I forgot. Alright, so let me, you know what, give me a few minutes. Give me like 2 minutes so I can get the GoPro on, okay? So I can show you guys a closer up, okay? So I'm gonna leave you guys here with the ingredients for a minute while I go get the battery for this guy. So I can give you guys close-ups, right? get the camera back over here. I can show you guys what we're doing. Maybe you guys can see. Oh, you're not. Never mind. Forget it. Sorry about that. Trying to see if you guys can see the rain clouds out there, but the GoPro you can. So we got the onions cooking nice and good. I'll show you in a second with the GoPro. Okay. Waiting for everything. Oh, never mind. We have an open one. Thank God I saw it in the fridge. Get an open one of these. Let me eat my oranges real quick while I wait for this thing to connect. If you guys have any questions, anything, let me know. All right? We're just hanging out here, guys. You already know the deal. Yeah, so I'm gonna be, like I said, once I'm done with the stream today, I'm gonna get both streams and put them together. So I'm gonna label the first part of the stream. You know, I'm gonna put part 1, I'm gonna put part 2 on this one, and then I'm gonna put complete on the other one. All right? That way it'll be easier for everybody. You know, they can figure it out. Man, these oh, almost. These oranges are so good. Look at the onions. Like I said, I switched over to this so they don't stick, and when they stick, I can mix them up. And we gotta get these brown. Not there yet. Still got a while to go. We're almost there though. We're getting there. Okay. You're gonna see me. So now we gotta open this can. 1 second. Sorry about that. That was terrible. All right. We're gonna open this can. All right. So since we don't have a can opener per se, we're gonna use a knife. All right. So be careful. Oh. That was funny. It never comes out like that. Anyways. Then poke a hole. That's how fucking hot it is out here, man. Jesus. Anyways. Yeah, that never comes out like that. Jesus, man. Fucking made a mess. Sugary mess. Alright. We got the fruits here too. Oh, last ingredient. We got some cherries too. So it's very simple to make, guys. This is a dessert that I learned how to make by Christian's grandma, and it's something very typical, I think, of Mexico. Very typical out here. And I'm pretty sure it's typical of Mexico. But basically, it's mixing a can of fruit, okay, like this, with a few apples, pears, some nuts. I got some pecans here, some raisins or whatever, you know, craisins or whatever you got, and some cherries. And then you make a sauce with some crema. You know, this is like the Mexican crema. You know, it's almost like a mixture between sour cream and heavy cream. Not buttermilk, but more like sour cream. And some condensed milk. Alright? And there's no real, I don't know, I guess amounts or recipe thing to this. It's just you gotta go by eye. So first, let's drain this guy, alright? Okay. Here, come over here real quick. You guys can see me. So we're gonna save a little bit of that juice, right? We're gonna save a little bit of that juice. All right. So here, I'll show you. All right. So you see some juice there? Just a little bit of that juice. It's all about the juice. It's all about the juice. And now, same thing. We gotta do some cherries real quick. Alright, so we're gonna do a few cherries. So we're gonna put a little bit of the juice from the cherries. So we're just gonna put a little juice in the cherries. Not much, just like a tablespoon of juice, okay? Like a tablespoon of juice. And then we're gonna strain some cherries, right? So we gotta dig for some cherries. I might just add them all. I think I'm gonna add them all. Fuck it. Alright, I'm feeling cherry today. I'm feeling saucy. I'm just gonna add them all, alright? Strain them. That's it. Look, I just had my favorite there. Okay, so bring this over here. Okay. So now we got the cherries and we got the canned fruit in there so far. All right. So put this to the side for a second. Okay. Let me mix this real quick. Okay, can you guys see me there? Okay. So now we're gonna add, all right, here. Okay, so now we're gonna add some raisins to this thing. All right. So, about half of that, okay? Not a lot. Okay, so about half of those. We got some pecans. You can use any nut, all right? You can use anything in there. Now, usually we chop them up. So I'm gonna chop them up a little bit. Let me just chop these up. Not too much. Just a little rough chop. Nothing uniform. I mean, just so they're not just like the giant nut, okay? You know what? I think I'm gonna add all the nuts. I'm gonna add all the nuts. Because I'm nutty like that, guys. I'm just nutty. I'm just that nutty. I'm gonna add all the nuts. Because I'm feeling soft, I'm feeling nutty today. We can get these cheaper at the market too. And just grab the quick bag in the store. So you see what we're looking at so far? Okay? Alright. And now we're gonna add the quick, we're just gonna chop a couple little apples, alright? And the pear. We already washed these, alright? I already washed these. Make sure to wash all your fruits and vegetables, por favor. So the compost layer. And we're just gonna dice these up, all right, guys? So they can be uniform with everything else. Just dice them up, nothing crazy. Again, gonna keep checking on the onions. All right, so look, we're starting to get some color on them. We've got a ways to go. Hey. I can't put this on high. I gotta have it like on medium because otherwise it's gonna just disappear. I mean, it's just gonna burn. Right, but yeah, we still got a ways to go. All right, so let's get back over here to the dessert. All right, so like I said, we're just gonna chop these up in square-ish, uniform type pieces, Nothing crazy. So I don't know what this is even called, to tell you the truth. It might just be called like fruit salad, but I have no idea what the name of this is even called. I gotta ask Christian. That's it, all right? I'm gonna mix it all together. I'm gonna find a spoon. And we'll just use this. Hopefully it won't break. So we just start mixing it up together. Alright? Just so that we don't, just so that we can get a little bit of that juice on the fruit that we just cut so they don't turn brown. Alright. And now we're gonna add some crema. So we're just gonna add this much crema. I don't know how much that is. Okay. Okay, you can see there. Okay, that much crema, right? Whatever. And then some condensed milk. Yeah, this is so hot. This is like coming out like liquid hot. All right. And then just mix all this together. And then you gotta let it sit for a while. It has to like all marinate together. It has to do its thing. So, needs a little bit more condensed milk. You want the saucy. Alright? The sauce is what makes it. So again, you might be looking at this and you're like, bro, this is horrible. It looks horrible. It looks disgusting. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, if you guys like sweets, you will eat this whole thing in one sitting. And yes, you will feel sick because you ate all this in one sitting, but you will eat all this in one sitting. My fat ass has, and I've paid for it. But this is so good. And right now, it still doesn't look that good. It needs to, like, again, marinate. It needs to, like, get together. But man, is this good. This is really, 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 really good. Okay? So actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave it in that. Since I'm gonna mix it later, so I'm just gonna leave it in this, all right? But that's it. This is done, all right? But you gotta let this sit for a little while, all right? I would let this sit for a little while, all right? At least half an hour, give or take, half an hour to an hour. And that's it. Look at that. Easy dessert. That's super easy dessert. All right, so I'm gonna put all this in the fridge now. I'm gonna leave a spoon in there because I'm gonna be using that to mix it. Oh, the onions. Oh, I smell the onions. Oh, starting to stick a little bit, but it's okay, it's okay. And see, look, it sticks, but if you mix it up, it's still so much liquid in there that it just unsticks, okay? And that's what creates the brownness, okay? So we gotta be careful not to burn it. Move it around a little bit. Well, we're getting close, guys. We're getting close. Okay, let's put this over here. So I want to get this stock. All right, this is the stock that we made earlier. Remember, we need strong beef stock, so there it is. We made that. That's gonna be for the soup. And then once this is done, we just add the stock in there. Okay? We just add the stock in there, and that's it. It's done. We let it ride. All right. So look, let me show you what this looks like. Okay, this is bubbly because it's just got mixed up together. All right. But yeah, so we're just gonna let this ride in the fridge for a little bit, and then we'll come check it in a little while, and we'll mix it up again. Okay. Can't wait for this. It's one of my favorite desserts, believe it or not. It's not that healthy, but it's so good. It's so fucking good. And again, you know, first time I ever had that, I was like, I remember the first time I tried this dessert. The first time I ever tried this dessert, I was a little scared. I was like, man, I don't want to try that. It looks weird, man. That did not look good until I actually tried it, and it was, wow, that shit's fucking phenomenal. And it's so simple, such a very simple dessert. So, all right. So we're almost done, guys. I'm gonna do a quick little couple dishes. And then I'll be back. So I'm gonna answer some questions, all right? Give me a minute. I just realized. I want you to do some dishes, I guess. We got the dish can. Oh, I hear the thunder. It's start raining. Perfect time for some French onion soup. I was just checking to see if we had some bread. We got bread. Oh. I just saw some lightning. I don't know if you guys can hear that. We're getting there. Chill it. We're getting there. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it or not. All right, guys, I'm gonna be back. All right. I'm gonna leave you guys. All right, you guys are gonna be watching the onions for a minute. So, if you guys have any questions, anything like that, please ask them away. Okay, I'm gonna go do something real quick. Okay, I gotta multitask. So, if you guys have any questions, anything at all you guys want me to talk about, let me know. All right, and I'll be back and I'll answer your questions. I'm just gonna go do something real quick. I'll be right back. All right. I'm coming, guys. I'm coming. Give me a second. I gotta change the battery on this too. Give me a second. Ah! It's so windy. It's about to storm. Amorcito. Hold on 1 second, guys. Sí. Shout out to all of you guys out there watching. Sorry, it's storming out there. It's about to start storming out there. ¿Está bien? ¿Me ayuda yo? ¿Puedo botar esto para allá también o no? Yeah. ¿Y el limón este todavía lo tiene acá?
Sí, está bueno.
Alright, 1 second, guys. All right. So as you guys can see from the GoPro, we still got a whiles almost there. We're getting there. We'll turn up the heat a little bit, see if we can speed it up. I'm also starting to heat up. You know, now that I got some space back here, put some heat on this. Get this hot, so I can start simmering away. Gizmo, Gizmo, Gizmo. Ponerle la carnita esta, ¿no? How's the beef? How's the beef? Alright, he loved it. He loved it. Alright, so. Yeah. Oh, it's getting real windy. Alright, hold on. The storm is a-coming. Oh, it's so windy, I gotta sit here. Alright, so I turned the air down a little bit. So he's gonna be hanging out. We're gonna wait for the onions to cook. So we can finish the soup. Slowly but surely we'll get there. Yeah, I don't know if you guys see the lightning and the thunder. I hope I don't get knocked off. I hope I don't lose signal. So yeah, you know, you're gonna take a little smoke break. I mean, what else am I gonna do, right? We're just here chilling. If you guys have anything you guys want to talk about, if there's anyone out there, I mean, I know probably you guys have me in the background or whatever, but a lot of lightning. Yeah, but shout out to everybody out there, guys. I should have started the onions a little earlier, but I mean, I had a lot of things. I had to go to the market today. I had a lot of things I had to do today. But, you know, we're getting there. The onions are getting there slowly but surely. ¿Puedes poner el número 3? Please. ¿Te cansas? ¿Qué? ¿Va limpiando?
Sí, no vuelvo a cargar.
Oye, yeah, let me give a shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to North Star, Mike Leon, Hib Loco, Luke, Scuffed Productions. I know Hanson was out here earlier. ML, shout out to you. Love Ropa Vieja. That one that makes. Yeah, the one that make at Portos is great, but I mean, you know, you can't. Portos is like a bakery in LA, a Cuban bakery in LA. Yeah, it's gonna rain really hard. I'm hoping that I can finish this. I'm hoping we can finish this before the power knocks me out. How's it going, Mons? How's everybody going? How's everybody doing out there? Shout out to everybody that has been here. So yeah, about an hour into the live stream, my computer froze because it was so hot, and so then I had to restream. So this is part 2. And so after I'm done with all this, I'm gonna get part 1 and part 2, and I'm gonna mix them together, all right? It'll be the complete dish. Cold. We got some nice ropa vieja, alright? If you guys have any questions, any comments, anything at all, let me know. It's funny, you guys usually are very active, but I'm during the cooking, sometimes you guys are just chilling. You're chilling, vibing. You're vibing with me, you know, which I like that. When I do the other videos, you guys got like a million questions. I like it. I like this. Well, you guys have, I mean, you know, you guys are pretty active in there. Glad to see you guys all there hanging out. At least the weather cooled down, thank God. Because it was very hot. Very hot. So hot, it knocked out the equipment earlier. But shout out to everybody out there. Jose, will I make anything vegan at any point? Yeah, probably. I mean, I might make something that just accidentally happens to be vegan. Like, but look, for example, there are going to be certain times, like I can talk about certain dishes that are vegan. Like, for example, like the black beans. Even though I put pork fat in the black beans, those can be 100% vegan. You just, instead of adding chicken stock, just add vegetable stock. You know, that's number one. Number two, instead of using lard, just use olive oil, and that's it. You know, and you got black beans that are 100% vegan. So you can just substitute a lot of the, you know, there's a lot of substitutions. Like the French onion soup, you know, there's no way to make it vegan. You need beef stock, you know what I mean? But there's gonna be certain things like tamales maybe, and certain other things that I'll make, you know, at some point that are vegan. You know, same thing for the carrot soup. Same thing for the carrot soup. You know, instead of adding chicken broth, you can just add vegetable broth. So, you know, the carrot soup was another example. And then you can just use, instead of heavy cream, instead of crema, because I use crema. It was supposed to be heavy cream, but I used crema. But instead of that, you can definitely find some sort of vegan substitute, you know, that'll be like cream, and that's also vegan, you know, so the carrot soup. So there's a lot, I mean, you know, I've actually already made a few vegan dishes. So, you know, do that. But yeah, you just gotta make a few substitutions, you know? But that goes for just about everything I make, you know? There's gonna be a lot of things that people don't like, and you can just substitute. There's certain things that I don't like, you know, and I just substitute X, Y, Z. So, hey, look, you can see it's getting browner. We're getting there. We're almost there. And then I'm just gonna cover that. I just wanted that thing just to get warm. Nothing crazy. Yeah, it might not even rain at all. It might just be some storm clouds. Just fucking with us. Oh. Alright. So we got that going. Also, I mean, there are gonna be vegan dishes. You'll see. You know, because there are a bunch of things that I make that are veggies, you know, and you know, like you'll see. Yeah, but I will be making vegan dishes. And like I said, worst case scenario, you just gotta substitute with olive oil. And I cook a lot with olive oil. Sorry, I cook a lot with olive oil, so olive oil would be a great substitute. I actually use more olive oil than pork fat or anything like that. So, yeah, you know. And I'm not a big cream guy. I mean, I'm starting to get more into dairy now because I'm drinking kefir, whatever, something Christian's making it, and it's definitely helping me a lot. And I'm able to eat more, eat more lactose and stuff like that as well. So one day she's gonna show you guys how to make it. Okay. So I hope the lighting is coming out good. I hope everything looks good. The only thing I gotta fix so far with here is I gotta see if I can fix the time delay of when I'm talking in the microphone. But I think that's about it. Other than that, I think we got a pretty good feed, huh? What do you guys think? I approve. And so yeah, we're just cooking the onions, you know, while I have my smoke break. We're just chilling. Make sure it doesn't stick. Just chilling, that's it. But yeah, shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Yeah, I mean, I can't believe I'm already over 100 subscribers. That's awesome. I'm at 102 subscribers right now. That's amazing. Yeah, see, I'm not quite sure. It says I have 2 live streams here. That's funny. Oh, awesome, North Star. Congratulations on your awesome new job, man. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you, man. Seriously, congrats on that. Yeah, I think I just have one stream going. I don't know what's going on. But congratulations, North Star. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I think that by the time I'm done with my cigarette, we should be able to, you know, get the soup done. Yeah, we still got a little bit more on the onions. So we're just sitting here cooking the onions. That's all we're doing, guys. Just sitting here cooking the onions. We do it all here, guys. We do it all. So, you know, it's live. So it's as however long it takes. So I'm just here taking a break while I wait for the onions to finish cooking. This is real life cooking, but I want to show you guys from beginning to end, you know what I mean? But yeah, the onions are nice and brown, getting brown. I need some better lighting up in here. I definitely need some better lighting. Because I wish I could do nighttime, you know, vlogs, but I mean nighttime streams, but I need the lighting. I need to work on that. Yeah, I bet, North Star, man. I mean, I've been there, bro. It's a good thing that, you know, you finally got a steady stream of income as opposed to, you know, constantly trying to figure it out, you know, and hope for the best. I mean, that's not always, you know, doesn't always work out. But yeah, man, congratulations, North Star. That's a big one, for sure, man. Hells yeah. Congratulations. Cooking the onions, getting them brown and yummy. So yeah, black pepper is like a major ingredient in French onion soup. You know, black pepper, some bay leaves, you know, a little bit of thyme. Already got some oregano in there, some other spices from the stock. Oh yeah. Can you guys see the GoPro? Look, I have it up here. I don't know if you know where I'm pointing. I have it stuck up there. So you can see my finger. Oh yeah. We're working on that, Luke. We're working on getting the backyard fixed. You know, it takes a while. You know, in order to get the dirt ready, in order to get the whole backyard ready, you know, in order to, it takes a long time. The dirt was really bad and mistreated. So we gotta like redo all that. And, but yeah, you know, we're gonna be definitely growing all kinds of greens in there. So. Yeah, just you need to use maybe a little bit more bay leaves, but bay leaves, they do add a lot. In my opinion, they add a lot. You know what I mean? They enhance the flavors, and they're extremely healthy for you. They're extremely. If you have like really bad like bronchitis or anything like really bad like with your lungs and a lot of phlegm, you can get some bay leaves and burn them and inhale that smoke that comes off the bay leaves, and like immediately it's like an expectorant and it helps you clear out and. Yeah, bay leaves are amazing. Bay leaves are really good and really healthy. I love them. For me personally, I love to use them. Yeah, bay leaves are awesome. Yes, sir. I mean, so what do you guys think about the stream? Is it looking better? Is it flowing better? Oh, look, the rain is coming. The rain is finally coming. Look at that. Then we got a better streaming situation. Mons asked me, do I plan on moving to the US or staying in Merida? No, I want to stay in Merida. And if I'm going to live elsewhere, I'm going to live in other countries and other places. I have no real plan on coming to the US. I mean, you know, going to the US to visit, you know, going to the US to, you know, I got business in the US, I got stuff in the US, but other than that, like I spend most of my time abroad. You know, that's me, and then yeah, Christian as well, you know. She sees what I see from America. So she's not in a hurry to necessarily go. You know, America's awesome and great. I love my country, but you know, right now things are not so great. So you know, that is a major benefit of, you know, living abroad as well. You know, being an American is the fact that you get to live abroad as well. And yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I live abroad like if I was living in any state of the US. Each state has their benefits, just like each country has their benefits. But at the end, you know, just being American is a benefit in itself. So, yeah. But I'm good. I'm good out here. It's a lot more chill, relaxed out here. The US is, you know, fucking wacky right now. I love my country, but like I said, you know, we all know it's wacky. In fact, some of you guys already know, you know, my other channel, my normal channel, you know, got censored. I can't live stream on my regular channel anymore. For those of you guys that follow me over there, know me over there. I don't know I know some of you guys are new, some of you guys know me from the travel channel. I have a bunch of channels, you know, all the links are in the description of the video. And, but yeah, this is a brand new channel I'm starting, and it's awesome. I'm loving it. So far as my favorite, and I'm gonna keep at it. And I'm gonna keep at, you know, all the channels, but you know, this one, I'm really enjoying this one a lot. And I'm glad, you know, most of you guys, in fact, I think all of you guys are really reacting to it very positively. You guys really love it. A lot of people watching, a lot of people subscribing, all kinds of stuff. So really, really good. Because not only am I getting I mean, I look at the stats, and not only am I getting a lot of people like my regular subscribers, you know, coming over here, but a lot of people, brand new viewers out there, really, you know. So yeah, this is like I said, it's fun. It's still a lot of growing pains, you know, as you guys already know. For you guys that really follow me, you know, so I'll say the start time is like 12 o'clock, and I won't really start till 2:30, or start time is like, you know, 12, and I won't start till like 12:30 or 1. So it just depends, you know, many factors are constantly changing, and many factors, you know, and it's just not as easy of a production to put on, but wow, is it fun, and wow, is it satisfying to see it do its thing. So that's for sure. All right, we're getting there on the onions. We're almost there. How do you feel about Panama? Have you thought about renting there? Yeah, I've looked at a lot of places. You know, Panama, Honduras. You know, there's many places around the world. Many places in Latin America. But you know, honestly, for now, this seems to be the best spot. You know, especially, you know, it just seems to be the best spot right now. For many reasons, like in the sense of like. Or cost of living, and not just it's cost of living and which and quality of life. You know, right now both those things are very high here. You have a very high quality of life and a very low cost of living. So that's a very positive here. But I'm looking into moving to other parts of Mexico first and living there before going to before jumping the ship right away and going into another country. I'm trying to get my citizenship out here and a bunch of other stuff, you know. So I mean, I love Mexico. Mexico's been amazing to me. So I want to get my shit out here, and then you know, I'll travel to other places. But as live per se, you know, I'm good here for now. You know, I'm good in Mexico. You know what I mean? I'm good in the Yucatan, but definitely if I'm moving out of the Yucatan, I'm going to be in another part of Mexico first. You know, before anywhere else. 1 second. So you guys hear the birds? The birds chirping outside? You know, here in Merida, for now, I have a lot of the comforts of the city, and I'm very close to nature. Other parts of Mexico, they're more developed already, and it's more like city. But like at least here, it's a place that I know is very still underdeveloped, and the more things, you know, play out, as you guys already know from my other channel, and the other things I talk about, you know, at each day I'm looking more and more into going up, and I'm more looking into getting off the grid than anything else. So. But I mean, Panama, I don't got nothing wrong with Panama. You know, I just think it's expensive. Oh, I think the GoPro is out. All right. So. So I'm gonna get the GoPro ready while we just sit here chatting for a little bit. Yeah, the camera's like overheated. I cooked the camera. I think I cooked the camera, guys. You know, this GoPro is great, don't get me wrong. But it's not as good as the other GoPro I used to have, you know, the older GoPro. This GoPro can do more, don't get me, it's awesome. I love it. But yeah, man, I'm putting it through a lot of the same strenuous activities that I would put my other GoPro through, and this one doesn't fare as well. So, whatever. Kind of horrible. Oops. All right, hold on. Let me go change the battery on this. I'll be back in a second. Actually, you know what? I completely take that back. As I'm thinking about it, I'm like, no, I don't. I put this GoPro through a lot more than I ever did on the other one. That's for sure. I mean, fuck, look at all this. I'm doing live streaming. I'm doing all kinds of shit. So yeah, this GoPro's amazing. I mean, I break unbreakable shit all the fucking time. I used to break kitchen equipment. I used to, you know, I'm breaking unbreakable camera here. I already dropped this thing. It's very hot. Let me pull it down a little bit. But yeah, you know, it is what it it is. I do what I do. Oh yeah, listen, man. Like I said, I just really, I take this shit to the next level. You know, like I said, you know, I'm surprised. GoPro should hire me for, you know what I'm saying, for testing, testing on equipment. Please just send me some GoPros. Send me the new GoPro 9, GoPro 10, and I'll kill it. I'll kill it for you. I mean, seriously, I really put it through some tests. But no, GoPro's awesome. I mean, as a company, I think they're like amazing. I don't have anything bad to say at all. I love GoPro. Got those onions cooking away. So yeah, I just had the 3 cameras set up right now. I just ran out of battery. I'm gonna set it up again so you guys can see what I'm cooking. All right, give me a minute. All right, guys. No, let me let it cool off for here. I'm gonna put it above. So yeah, I mean, yeah, because I have it right above the cooking. I hope you guys are having fun, man. I'm definitely having fun. I love these cooking live streams. They are so much fun. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the fuck out of it. I hope you guys are enjoying the fuck out of it too. So we already made 3 things today. Well, two things and a half. We're still finishing off the soup. That's what we're cooking, the onions here. So we already finished 2 dishes. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna cook rice or not. Now, the French onion soup, I have bread, I got cheese. You know, you're gonna make that whole thing. I'm not gonna make it. You guys can figure it out. The point is making the soup itself, okay? And hanging out with me. But I mean, you know, you guys can put it together, all right? I'm not gonna put the whole thing together. I don't think Christian wants to eat some soup yet. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's just, you already know what to do. You put the bread in the bowl, you know, some French crusty hard bread that's probably a couple days old. That's the harder the bread, the better. Literally, if you can, you know, break the bread like that, if you can, you know what I mean? If, like, the bread is like hard as a rock, that's the best kind of bread that you want in there. So you put the bread in there, you put the soup, you put the cheese, you put some Swiss cheese, you put some Parmesan, and then you put in the broiler, you know, you get it all crusty and melty and cheesy, and then that's it, and you eat it. And it's a French onion soup. Come on, GoPro, let's connect here. GoPro doesn't want to connect, it's being difficult. GoPro's being difficult, guys. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe I gotta reset the app. Try this again. See, we're getting there. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're like a few minutes away. Probably another 5 to 10 minutes. Taking so long to connect. There we go. How's it going, Scuffed Productions? How's it going, Hevloco? Yeah, you can put whatever cheese you want on top. I prefer some Swiss cheese and Parmesan. That's what I like. I like some Swiss cheese and some Parmesan, broil that. That's what I like on my French onion soup. But you can eat it just like this. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're getting there, we're getting there. But shout out to everyone out there. Oh, good, good. I'm glad you like the music. It took a while to find that. So look, as you guys can see, we're getting there. We're getting brown. Almost there. Oh, you can't see it. Too dark. We're almost there. We're getting there. There's a Ropa Vieja. Hold on, let me. Ropa Vieja. And the dessert. Almost there. Almost. The name of the dessert, I'm not quite sure what the name of the dessert is. It's like fruit salad or something. Let me ask the wifey, hold on. So yes, it is fruit salad, okay? So it's just Mexican fruit salad. So basically, the fruit salad was just like a can of fruit, some apples, a pear, some cherries, nuts, raisins, and then we mixed it together with some crema, some Mexican crema, and some condensed milk. Yeah, you'll see in the episode. And that's it. Oh, I gotta make some croquetas soon. You're right. That's gonna be a while. I haven't made croquetas in a while, so I gotta make some croquetas. This is a great idea, brother. I'm glad you love the music. It took me a long ass fucking time to figure that out, man. But I'm glad, yeah. So I'm finally getting some music. I'm hoping to God that it's all copyright free. So far, so good. So the exact cooking time of the onions is as long as it takes me to finish this. But we're almost done. See, now we're just getting that color. You're just trying to get that nice brown color. We're getting there. So, Ace Cuff Productions, where you from, huh? Asking me to make croquetas, huh? You Cuban? You also Cuban? I gotta make some arroz con pollo. I gotta make them some rabo encendido. I can't find any fucking oxtail out here, bro. I wanna make some rabo encendido, bro. Oh, awesome, awesome. Oh yeah, Mexican and Cuban food. I mean, I'm gonna be making all kinds of food here, but yeah, definitely a lot of Mexican and Cuban food, for sure. Still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next episode. I might have another episode like Thursday, Friday, and then another one Saturday, Sunday. Okay, so just stay tuned. Again, guys, please like, subscribe, hit that bell icon, all right? So when you hit the bell, we'll tell you. But I'm still trying to figure it out. Eventually, down the line, in a month or so, once I get all the kinks worked out and everything is kind of like streamlined, at that point, I'll have a schedule, and I'll stick to the schedule, like a hard schedule, you know what I mean? But for now, right now, this is like pre-game, pre-season, we're in pre-season, we're in the spring training, we're still working out all the kinks, we're still giving out pink slips, we still got a lot, we're not open, we're not open yet. So this is just a growth, you know, we're just growing now, so. But for sure, eventually, you know, we're gonna get this tight, you know, get this all nice and tight and like a tight ship. All right, there we go. Now we're getting there. Okay, now we're starting to get a little sticky in the bottom. Not a lot, but that's what's gonna give it that that color. Is it sticking, but it's still wet enough that when you mix it, you know, you clean the fond off the bottom of the pan. That's what it's called. It's called the fond. All right. So you see, as you guys can see, you know, it's getting thick, but you can see the bottom of the pan. It's blue. There's nothing sticking. All right. But yes, you know, we're getting there. Oh Nelly. Oh yeah. This is getting good. And so look at all those onions. You know, that's a lot of onions, guys. You know, look at all those onions in there. Eventually, I'm gonna see if I can make some cannabis butter and all that shit, and make some brownies or cookies or something. We're gonna work on that. I got like a bunch of older swag stuff, you know what I mean, that I have from back in the day, and I'm gonna see if I can make some butter out of that shit. Do something with it, and we'll make something with it. I never really baked too much with it or anything like that, so I'm gonna do a lot of experimenting with that. So yeah, for sure, we're gonna work on that. The thing is that I gotta be careful, you know, making that kind of shit, you know what I mean, because of the YouTube censors. That's it, it's only YouTube, you know what I mean? And like, I'm trying to make this like a cooking channel, not a cannabis cooking channel, you follow me? Since I don't really, you know, cook with it anyway. But still, regardless, it's on there, it's on the table, it's on the table. I'm gonna see how the butter comes out first, and if the butter comes out good, then we'll do something, all right? So, all depending on that. We're getting there, we're getting the colors, we're almost there. Yeah, because right now I'm just smoking tobacco, right? Anyways. You know, tobacco is totally legal, right? And totally okay, right? I'm just high on life, man. High on life. Oh yeah, Cuba's awesome. Check out my other channels. Check out my travel channel. Check out my regular channel. I went to Cuba and I documented the whole thing, and you get to check out some videos there. I went to Cuba last year, like around September of last year, yeah, for my birthday actually. So literally a year ago, I was in Cuba, and I documented the whole thing. It was you know, not as good as documentation as I wanted, but hey, you know, at least I documented it, and you guys can enjoy it if you guys want it, see it. I put it all in separate episodes, and then I put it all together into like one long, like fucking 5-6 hour episode. We're almost there. And yeah, Canada's awesome. Been to Vancouver many times. I lived in Seattle. Love Vancouver. I'm not sure where you're from or where you're living, but Vancouver, love it. It's the only part of Canada I've been to. But again, I love poutine and I love Canadians. They're awesome. I'm originally from Miami, so a lot of Canadians down there as well. You guys love the warm weather. Oh, well, it's okay. We love the cold weather until we go to the cold weather. I thought I loved the cold weather until I moved to cold weather. And then I was like, I don't fucking like cold weather. Fucking cold weather sucks. PP. So I fucking came out here and I said, see, look, so we're getting there. Look at that. Look at that caramelized onion. Okay. So now the thing is that we can theoretically add the stock right now. But I feel in Jose's cooking book of whatever that the longer we go, the more flavor we can extract. But we're getting close to go time. So let's just give it a. We're almost there. It's getting real hot. We got the stock over here that we made earlier. Okay. It's very hot. Mucho hot. I think we're almost there. We're almost there. We're gonna leave it a little bit longer. Just a few more minutes. You guys watch it from here, right? Let me know if you see anything. If it burns or anything. But yeah, that's it. We're just gonna give it one more stir, give it a go before we add the stock. You know, I'm trying to, cook it as long as I can. As long as I can. So. Cool. I got friends in Toronto, man. It's all about the 6, right? Or the 5? The 6? The 6? Say what's up to Drake. So, yeah, right now, again, we're just giving it a few more minutes. So let's just get this stock ready, all right? I gotta clean up, man. Easy one. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now we're getting there. Perfect. Okay, I think that we're gonna pull this down. Add the soup. Add the stock. Perfect. Get those last little bits of flavor. Okay, so perfect. Okay, so you guys can see me there. Okay, I'm gonna add the stock now. So you guys are gonna see it from the top camera. I'm gonna mix all this together now. Alright, hold on so you can see. I'm gonna put it on the big screen. So as you guys can see there, like here, I'm gonna let it settle for 1 minute. And right off the bat, you could probably already notice like fat, you know what I mean? Like a large amount of butter and oil on the surface, okay? That's, again, obviously, from all that butter that we put in there and all that olive oil that we put in there, okay? But that's all flavor, all right? Remember, there's only a few ingredients in this thing. Beef stock, all right? And onions and some spices. That's it. All right. So things like adding all that butter. Remember, and all that butter, you're not gonna be drinking all that soup at the same time. So it's it's not that much butter, guys. Right? Or oil. And again, fats are good and healthy. And and we use very, is the best butter we can find on the market. So that's it. So now what we're gonna do is make the soup. So we're gonna bring this up to a boil and just taste it, see where we're at, and then see if we need to add a little bit more liquid, salt, or anything. Okay? Now, as you guys can see, there's a lot of onions in there, okay? Per serving, okay? You see? So it's not like a lot of liquid. So, what does that mean? Well, first of all, it's a really oniony soup, so that's great. And if for whatever reason it's salty, because there's a lot of salt content in this thing, then all we gotta do is just add water and dilute it, and dilute it, and dilute it, and we're gonna have plenty of stuff in there. But that's it. At first, before we added salt, the stock was very, not salty, okay? So we started off with not salty, so we got a ways to go. All right, let's just bring it to a boil. Oh, wrong one. So let's bring this guy to a boil. Okay. You wash this real quick in the meantime. We're just waiting for this thing to come to a boil, all right? That's all. Oh, we need this. Again, clean. You gotta clean as you go. So that way you don't have like a ton of dishes. Look at all the food that we cooked. And we got 0 dishes. Settled dishes. I, washed everything. Bueno, y un poquito, pero no mucho. It didn't even rain, by the way, guys. Yeah, but it did cool down, and it's a lot better weather. So whatever came through, thank God, it helped.
Hey, well, I know that it's hard to get you to believe me, but I just want you to know that if you're ever feeling down or depressed,
I was just thinking. I think I'm just gonna just label part 1 and part 2.
just know that there are people there for you.
And that's it. I'm not gonna put them together.
It takes time and a little bit of effort. I know you won't believe me at first, but you just have to have a little bit of faith and a little bit of hope. If you listen to this, know that I believe in you.
I forgot. I have a limit. I can't upload, I think. Like a super long video.
¿Cuántas horas?
I have no idea. No, for a new channel. For a new channel has like limits. But regardless, I'm just gonna label part 1. I'm gonna label part 1 and part 2. So So, you know, the soup is coming to a boil. We're getting there. Smells delicious. Get rolando. Give a little quick taste test. Perfect. Look at that. It's not salty. Not. It's perfect. That's it. But you're gonna let that cook, and it's gonna get even. It's gonna get even more perfect. That's it. We're done. So, all right. Let's overview. Let's overview everything that we did today. Okay. So today we made some ropa vieja. All right. In the process of making ropa vieja, we made French onion soup. So here's the ropa vieja. All right, as you guys can see. All right, hold on. Let me go full screen. Hold on. Let's go full screen on this baby. All right. So we made some ropa vieja. All right. So we needed to get some beef and make it tender in order to make this Cuban dish. All right. So it was a shredded beef, you know, with tomato-based sauce with onions and peppers and olives and capers and wine and bay leaves and just a lot of delicious Cuban Caribbean flavors. This is a very, very typical Cuban dish. In fact, you can find it in Cuba, which I was surprised. I didn't think that they had this dish in Cuba, but they do. So this is very super. So this served with some white rice, typically white rice, black beans, what have you. So we made some ropa vieja, and we have a lot of beef stock. Usually my grandma, she just likes to make some Cuban beef soup or whatever, and I'm like, bro, you know what I mean? Like, you know how many, you know. So anyways, as a kid, I never really liked the soup. It wasn't horrible. I just wasn't a fan. So now as a grown up and as a chef, I was like, fuck, you know what? I can make some French onion soup. And that's what I do with the beef stock now. Now when I get beef stock, I make some French onion soup. And as you already saw, the missus already tried it. It's amazing. Later on, we're gonna put some bread, get some cheese. We got some French onion soup. Look at that. Look how delicious. Hold on, let me that. I gotta do it justice, right? Hold on, I'm gonna get a dish dirty here because I gotta show you guys properly what's going on. All right, 1 second. Look, I'm gonna go through some trouble here so I can show you. ¿Puedes ayudarme con algo un momentico o no? No. Actually. All right, check this out. So I'm gonna fill this cup with some French onion soup so you guys can see. Okay? Check that out. We're gonna lower this, okay, so it can just simmer away. So we got the French onion soup, and then last but not least, we got the dessert, which is a Mexican fruit salad. We got Mexican gizmo. Here, we got a little piece of beef I saved for you. Hey, gizmo, gizmo. Alright, so we got some Mexican fruit salad. See, now it's getting nice and thick. See, now the sauce is finally, been able to do its thing. It's marinating, it's gelling, it's getting cold. This is an amazing dessert. This is so delicious. Again, I remember the first time I saw this, I was like, bro, what is this? This is horrible. And then I tried it, and I was like, oh my god, this is so delicious. Then I make it all the time. And I eat it all the time. So I was like, you know what? Let me show you guys. This is, meat dessert. And then you can eat it with cookies or anything like that, or just by itself. You know what I mean? So, depending on how. Oh, really? You only make this during Christmas? Well, I make it all the time because it's Christmas all the time. It's Christmas all the time. It's Christmas. Alright guys, so hope you guys enjoyed the show today. I sure enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. Again, look at this awesomeness. So I'm gonna put this away. I'm gonna let this simmer down now. Alright, we're gonna let this simmer down now for a little while, and then we're gonna serve it up. And we got the Ropa Vieja, and that's it, we're good to go. We got food for a couple days. So I'm not gonna be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming on Friday because tomorrow's Thursday. I realize that. So I'm not going to stream tomorrow, but I'll stream on Friday. I'll stream on Friday, and then I'll stream probably on Sunday. All right. So I'm going to try my very hardest. All right. Hey, guess what Sunday is? It's football Sunday. So, man, maybe I'll stream on Saturday. We'll figure it out, guys. All right. We'll see what's up because I want to watch some football too. But but we can watch football while we cook. What do you guys think about that? Well, we'll figure it out, okay? Anyways, guys, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to please like, please subscribe, please share, please check out the other channels. Check out all the links below. Hit that bell icon so you don't miss a thing. I appreciate you guys more than you could ever imagine. This has been a lot of fun. As always, I keep wanting to make more of these, and I'm addicted. I'm addicted to making. So guess what? There's going to be like a zillion more of these coming, right? So I'm basically only cooking as much as Christian can eat, and my neighbors. And me, and the dog. So, a lot. All right, so I'll be back, guys. Thanks again for watching. Peace out. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.